I'm Dylan Black. Welcome to another edition of Daytime Ottawa right here on Rogers TV. You know, the holiday season means lots of entertaining, perhaps a drink or two. And who better to tell us about some drinks than a drink expert? His name is Connor Currie. Nice to have you back on the program.
Thanks for having me.
Drinks expert. How does one get a title of drinks expert?
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting thing. I pretty much do a little bit of consulting for some of the bars and restaurants around the Ottawa area. And with the holiday season just around the corner, I wanted to highlight some of my favorite drinks, as well as talk about some gift-giving ideas as well.
Okay, I know your website is innocentgun.com.
Yep.
Obviously, drinks go hand in hand with the holiday season. So it's a very important thing to have a drink, perhaps, when you're being social.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's something that we all come across for our holiday parties. We want to get drinks in hand, and it's definitely some perfect product here for your next holiday party, notably the Innocent Gun Original here. So this is perfect for your holiday party because it's full of festive flavors. Baking spices, caramel, toffee, you know, all that good stuff. And all those flavors are naturally accrued from the beer's time spent maturing in oak barrels. So super neat, super unique, and definitely a nice sipper to have over the holidays for sure.
Okay. So what is the advantage of having an oak barrel?
It gives it a lot more complexity, pretty much a whole new added layer of complexity, and all those flavors are naturally accrued, so there's no natural additive. So it's super neat and very, very authentic. We also have the Innocent Gun 15 here, celebrating 15 years of barrel-aged brewing. So this is a double IPA matured in barrels that are 15 years old. So we get a lot of festive flavors in here as well. Ripe orange, marmalade, honey, balanced with a little bit of oak and a slight hit of bitterness as well to sort of balance it all out.
Okay, so that beer hasn't been around for 15 years, though the barrel has.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? This has just hit the shelves at the LCBO, so definitely a perfect pickup for the beer lover in your family for sure.
Okay. How can people have something different at their parties? You know, you walk into a party, they're all kind of the same, playing the same songs.
Yeah, you know what? We really want to spice it up here, and that's why I wanted to show some products that are a little bit new, sort of innovative. And you know, if you want something a little bit more higher proof, the Balvenie clan really stands out amongst other single malt scotches. It boasts a unique combination of natural alchemy and centuries-old craftsmanship.
Okay. When you say a higher proof, that means more booze, right?
A little bit higher alcohol by volume, yeah. A little more higher proof can help kickstart maybe the party a little bit as well. What's really neat about Balvenie is that the barley is all grown in their own fields. The double wood here is finished in sherry casks. It's aged for 9 years in American ex-bourbon barrels and finished for 9 months in Oloroso sherry casks as well.
Okay. All right. Yep.
We have its big brother here as well, the Caribbean cask. So both are super rich, luxuriously smooth, and have a bit of a creme brulee feel. So it's a really nice after-dinner sipper for sure.
Sounds like dessert in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't drink too much, correct?
Yeah, don't drink too much. We have to stay in moderation for sure over the holidays. You know, any signs of wobbling, slurred speech, you know, we want to have a good time, but certainly we don't want to overdo it as well. So.
Entertaining, though.
Entertaining, yeah, for sure.
What is the prepared concoction you have on the end?
Yeah, so, you know, if we want to get a little crafty at home and make a couple of cocktails, I have some examples here that require just a couple ingredients. The first is a Hendrick's Gin and Tonic here. So Hendrick's is an ultra premium, small batch gin coming from Scotland. So this is made with a couple unique twists and turns, notably the infusion of cucumber and rose petal. So this produces a wonderfully refreshing gin with a delightfully floral aroma. So for the viewers at home, all we need to do is grab a tall glass, fill it with ice, and add an ounce of Hendrick's gin and top it with your favorite tonic water. Soda works well, but you know, tonic really elevates the spirit and gives it a certain effervescence that really pairs well with the gin. The big thing here, though, is the cucumber garnish. You really want to add cucumber because it works with the natural aromatics of the gin and really plays a little bit better than a lime would.
Plus, you're keeping it healthy, correct?
Keeping it healthy, you
so
know,
this
that's
is like
the
a
thing.
Health option.
You're getting your veggies, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. How much ice should you add? And maybe that's a silly question, but I mean, is too much ice, is a lot of ice too much sometimes?
Sometimes, you know, it can be a little bit of over dilution, but I'd say go ahead and fill that glass fill with ice and just, you know, get it in guest hands as quickly as you can so there's no dilution. But you do want a nice full tall glass of ice for sure.
Okay. Did you get to all the beverages that you wanted to mention here?
And yeah, you know what? If we want to get a little bit more crafty at home, we have something that can be made called a French 75.
Yes.
Now, this recipe is about a century old. So this dates back about 100 years. I'd say about World War I era, around 1915, at a place called Harry's Bar in Paris. So it's a combination of gin, lemon, sugar, and and sparkling wine.
Looks kind of fancy.
Yeah, you know, it is a little bit fancy, and it was said to have such a kick back then that it felt like taking a shot of a French 75mm field gun. So it is.
My gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a violent drink.
Yeah, it can be a little bit, but it'll give you definitely a bit of a boost, a little sugar kick as well. And if you want to take your holiday party up to the next level, which, you know, I might be, Dylan, you may be as well, definitely a great option. So all we need for the viewers at home is an ounce of Hendrick's gin in any sort of shaking vessel. We can go 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce of a simple syrup. Now, this is super easy to make at home. It's just a 1-to-1 sugar solution on a little simmer until the sugar dissolves. You have a simple syrup. A little bit better than taking a teaspoon of sugar for sure.
Okay.
We go ahead and we shake that up, and then we'll strain it off into a little coupe. And we'll top it with any sparkling wine we have around the house. Prosecco, Cava, champagne, anything will do the trick for sure.
Okay. What drinks shouldn't be mixed at this time of year? Because I know you're all about different concoctions and mixing stuff up, but what shouldn't you mix?
I'd say
experiment with.
Yeah, I'd say you want to just stick with one spirit per one mix. You know, if you're having a GT, just stick with gin. There's no need to add any vodka or anything else in that. Keep it simple. And, you know, even a Balvenie, just enjoy the nice dram. There's really no need to mix it up. Enjoy the spirit for what it is, and definitely don't need to mix it with anything for sure.
I know on your website, innocentgun.com, there's a beer bulletin on there. You can find it about the hottest bars in the city as well.
Yeah, for sure. So that's tailored to the UK, coming from Edinburgh, but some definitely new bars to check out. One being called Rabbit Hole. It's on 208 Spark Street. We have a lot of fun cocktails there. The opening was last night on Thursday, and we should be expecting a busy weekend there as well, for sure.
My gosh, it seems like a busy time of year for you, for sure.
Yeah, it is for sure. With the Christmas holidays coming around, you know, everyone's getting ready for holiday parties and Christmas gift ideas, getting their stocking stuffers all set.
Connor Currie, drinks expert, thank you very much. More daytime coming up in moments on Rogers TV.